honey. Welcome back. I'm in my office. I'm about to do my makeup for the day, for work. And yeah, I have stories to tell you. The first one is about me. Like, when have I ever been a part of my stories that I share? Oh, so many times. So since everyone has returned to work in the office, because and I'm in the DC area, so it's all kind of government federal stuff here, right? So traffic was terrible, and then it became bad, and now it's back to terrible because everybody and their mother, father, cousin, sister, adopted auntie is on the road now trying to get to work. The other day, it took me 2 hours to get to work, y'all. And I don't even know how long it took me to get back, but long enough to eat an entire meal in my car, like a bowl. So this morning, thankfully, some of my earlier morning clients canceled or rescheduled, blah, blah, blah. And so I didn't have to get in as early. So I was like, okay, I can lay down a little bit longer. I got this new alarm clock that really works. It's one of those that has a sound as well as vibrates, and you can just like put it under your pillow. I brought with me the Natasha Denona Coral palette. Like, remember these larger 5 pans she had? I don't plan on getting her new palette because I don't like the newer formula. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, since I'm leaving a little later, that actually might be good because hopefully there's less traffic. But you know what they say about hope. Anyway, so I get here. When I'm leaving the house, I was like, Dad, my bag feels lighter. I'm like, yes, I think I took stuff out of there. I get here and I don't have my laptop. And you know, that works really well when you are providing teletherapy. Luckily, I can use my phone because I'm like, where the laptop at? Girl, it's not here. It's at home, I believe. Rose is probably on it right now. So I was going to talk about these foolish people in the news, but now I'm a foolish person in my own news. So I'm just going to use the camera as a, whatchamacallit, mirror. I forgot you'll be able to see this. So yesterday I went to like a wellness meeting at wellness session at my yoga studio. It was like Reiki and a sound bath, and we were talking about all my chakras. And so she wants me to focus on the heart chakra, which is represented by green, and like this is supposed to fall off when it's meant to, and all that stuff. But I'm really getting into the chakras. Like, really and truly, just thinking of them, learning about them, and just, it's really interesting. Anyway, so let me tell you about the other fools besides me. Actually, hold on. I need to get something. Okay, so I was reading the news, you know, as I am wont to do. And there seems to be, I thought for a while, all of the like TikTok, Instagram trends and stuff had gone away. But apparently they haven't. And I don't know if they're getting dumber or what. But there are a couple of ones that I wanted to tell you about. And I would like to know if you have done them, plan to do them, etc. I think I will use both of the mattes, this one and this one. Start with this one, which is the deeper one. So there is a trend where these young folk, surprisingly, they're in like their 20s and 30s. They have been dropping heavy things on their foot. That's the trend. Dropping heavy things on your foot and then rating 1 to 10, the level of pain that it causes you. If this is not the dumbest thing that I've heard this week, it's because it's not the dumbest thing I've heard ever, but definitely this week. Well, except for all of the government stuff, but whatever. So this one dude is just standing in front of the camera, dropping stuff on his foot. And you might ask, what is he dropping? Oh, he like the most or the least painful one was a remote. No big deal. It's like 1 out of 10. But he also dropped a vacuum, an air fryer. And then you just see him hopping around in pain, and on the screen pops up his rating. But he's not the only one. There's another guy who was doing it, and he dropped his dog on his foot, which feels like animal cruelty. And I don't know how that works. How do you drop your dog on your foot? And why would you think that this was a smart thing to do? I hope somebody called him in for animal cruelty, because that don't make no sense. And then when they've asked both of them, like, why are you doing this? Both of them said that it's for views. It's for views. So I think that highlights that people will do anything for a good view. Now, this other person, I'm not sure what her reason was for doing this, but she again saw a trend on like Instagram or a TikTok where if you throw hot water up in the air, it'll freeze or something, and it'll just be like a mist. And everything is caught on camera, because why not? So homegirl, like I literally watched it. She walks outside. It's like snow and everything on the ground. She has on like some like yoga pants and like a sweater, just like a pullover. And she has this kettle. She has this kettle of water. Her boyfriend is filming it because he is also a fool and didn't discourage her from doing this. So she throws the water in the air. It don't freeze. The hot water falls onto her, and she gets 2nd-degree burns. So her partner took her to the hospital. Thankfully, they treated her, and then they sent her home. And the next day, she tried it again. Yep. She tried it again. But this time she had on like a hood and stuff. And this time it also didn't work. But since like she had a head covering, like it didn't burn her. Lesson not learned. Lesson not learned. I think I'll go in with this shade. I want to see how that shows up because it looks kind of multi-chromy. It's like more and more I'm just reading like ridiculousness. These 2 fools, or 3 fools, or 4, I don't know, because we got to include the boyfriend of the girl because he just as foolish. Like, for real? What gets me is that these are people who repeat the challenges. Like, you keep dropping heavier and heavier stuff on your foot, and homegirl over here keep going outside with the hot water kettle and throwing it on her face. It really, like, I don't understand. I don't understand at all. I don't want to understand. I just, no, I'm good. I don't want to understand. Because I am not doing any of these challenges. I have done none of these challenges. I haven't eaten a hot chip. I haven't tried to have someone knock me out. I haven't tried to break a jawbreaker with my teeth. No, I haven't tried to drop an animal on my foot nor a vacuum cleaner. And I have not gone outside in the freezing cold with a hot water kettle and threw it in my face. But let me know if you have, and let me know what that experience was like. Because I am curious. I'm real curious. Yeah. You thought we were done, but we're not. There was this fitness enthusiast, that's what they call him. And he, you know, he's working out hard, like going to the gym every couple of days. And someone told him that he should get one of those massage therapy guns to, like, you know, help with his tired muscles or his sore muscles. And so he gets one and he notices, like, wow, this really works to, like, relieve. Oh, apparently I don't have any more in here. Relieve some of the soreness in my muscles. Totes understandable. Now, he had also been working really hard. Like, you know, he was just working. He was tired. And he noticed, like, that his eyes were just tired. You already know where it's going. You know where it's going. So, Mr. Smarty Pants decides, hey, if this Theragun works well on my muscles, why don't we try it on the eyes? So he said that he he didn't say he's an idiot, but I'm guessing he now knows. For 5 minutes he did each eye. He used the Theragun on each eye for 5 minutes. And he was like, oh my God, feels so much better, such relief. I think he did it for like a couple days. All of a sudden, his vision is blurry. And he's like, oh my God, what's happening? So he rushes to the hospital. And they're trying to figure out what happened. And he's like, oh, you know what? I had like been using that like massage gun like on my eyes for like 5 minutes each. And so, of course, he had to have surgery because he had lens dislocation. And at 42 years old, he now has cataracts. And the hospital is like, we're using it as a cautionary tale. You don't have to caution me against that. That is pure foolishness. You are literally punching yourself in the eye. You're talking about he put it on a low setting. You have low intelligence because that don't make no damn sense. You put it on a low setting. Good for you. Because if you didn't, you might have just like dislocated your entire eye. Like, I just don't. I feel like we need to reevaluate what we're teaching people in school, because literally there are no life skills. I'm trying to figure out why you thought that was a good idea. I have no reason to understand, okay? Because I wouldn't do it, because I just feel like it is a nonsensical thing to literally punch yourself in the eye for 5 minutes with a therapy massage gun. Where does that make sense? Where? You are 42 years old. You had at least 39 years to develop some sense. And lastly, because I'm just giving you the bare bones stories of the foolishness. There was a dude and his bestie. And they were just in the garage, like playing around, having fun, ingesting substances. And of course, there was a firearm there. And one of the guys was like, dude, I can dodge bullets. Yup, like, I can dodge bullets. Like, try it. Let's just say he didn't dodge the bullet. And now the one friend has been charged with murder. So when I think of these things, I feel a little bit better about myself, because I feel like I am not at that point of insanity where I would consider doing any of these things. First of all, you are not Superman. You are not, what's his name, Neo from the Matrix. You can't dodge bullets, okay? You cannot dodge real life bullets that come from a real life gun. You shouldn't even do it with a pellet gun or a BB gun. Don't do that. But this man, they both stupid. Because if one of my friends were like, I can dodge bullets, I'm like, you are under the influence. Because you ain't making nobody sense. Okay? All these stories, I'm just like, the world has lost it. We don't have it anymore. Nope. We don't have it. So here's the finished look. Hopefully some of this was helpful, and I also hope that you're continuing to take care of yourself and not being as foolish as these people. But I would like to know if you've tried any of this. We will support you. Anyways, I would love it if you like the video, and I would love it even more if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.